Hey guys, you might not know, but me personally, I read a lot of manga, and I'm a big fan of manga. I read a lot of like series like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. Right, these are one of my favorite. Right, Full Metal Alchemist, great, great story. Love it, love that story. And recently, I have seen that the author of Bleach, right, Kubo, he have written a statement about the haters, basically the audience, like hating the authors of different mangas, and I read it and I thought it's really good. I love it, and I fully agree with him about this. I have seen when I read those mangas, right? I have seen so many people online, so many people readers are just so entitled and think that they actually they deserve this for some reason, thinking that their idea are better than the author. And I often think to myself like, dude, if you think it's better, why don't you just make yourself your own manga, right? So I'll read it out to you guys, all right? So this is what Kubo has written, and this is probably translated, and I think it's I think it's accurate, but I'm not really sure, right? Okay, I'll say this because there are some people who seems to misunderstand. What readers have is not the right to change the story of a work. What they have is the right to choose whether to read it or not. If you don't like it, then just stop reading it. Exactly. I have thought about this so many times. Like, dude, if you hate it so much, why are you still reading it? Why don't you just close the book, close the site, and go read something else you like? Why are you forcing yourself to look reading stuff that you hate? It's just so ridiculous. Like why are you forcing yourself to read stuff that you hate? You're torturing yourself, man. Just fuck off. It's ridiculous. Right? And then after this, he says, if you have the talent to create something more interesting than Bleach, then you should immediately become a mangaka, which is like people who don't know, mangaka is basically the people who create mangas and draw it, like storyboarding, all that stuff, right? If it's really more interesting, you'll definitely succeed more than Bleach. Based perfect. If you say you can draw, then work hard, become an editor, and give advice to mangaka. If you truly have talent, you'll be welcomed anywhere. Exactly. Like you, dude. To be honest, if you can draw, right now there's a new avenue for you. You can use AI to help you draw. Right? I don't give a shit if you use AI. If you can draw something as good as, you can create something as good as One Piece, right? Or as Full Metal Alchemist, that's great. That's great. If you have that kind of like storytelling talent, that's amazing, and you can draw. Just use AI. I don't give a shit. I I'll enjoy good story any time of the day, man. And let's continue. But if you have no talent, no effort, and yet you complain about those who do their best, like, dude, I have watched some of the videos on YouTube that they cover like a daily life of a mangaka, people who draw these manga. It's crazy hard. It's like their schedule is ridiculous, even for those popular artists, right? Like Kubo, like the author of One Piece. Their schedule was crazy, and oftentimes when they do this, they're sacrificing their health to create entertainment for us. We should be appreciating and thanking them. All right, not here like complaining and continue to like those entitlement people just complain and criticize and just like hating this author doing this and that. Like, dude, people are just like yeah, you can criticize, you can, but then like to a certain point, all right, to a certain point, you need to just like hold yourself off and just like hold yourself and just like stop it, all right. Just stop it. Like I even try, me personally, I have even tried to create my own manga. Dude, the amount of work you have to put into it is insane. It's crazy. right? You have no idea until you actually try to do it. I believe I think a lot of these people who's entitled and complain about this have never even drawn in their fucking life. All right, let's continue. If you're the kind of person who just gets in the way of people who are working hard, then just go hide somewhere, keep your eyes shut, open your mouth, and live off of rain and dirt. That's my favorite line right there. That's my favorite line. He did not hold back and tell them what it is. That's hey, really good, man. Really good, man. More people need to hear about this, man. Like it just like people just keep complaining, thinking that oh they're always right, and then somehow they form their own little echo chamber, creating their like I think like it's just like dude, man, like what kind of right do you have to change somebody else's story, right? If you don't like it, just stop reading it. It's just insane. Like, but how could people think that they're like this is something that they naturally should have, right? They just have no understanding, does not appreciate the hard work and the sweat these artists have put into these kind of stories that they make. You know, I just yeah, it's just really sad that they're like the artists are working very hard and yet they need to take these extreme criticisms. Like if you don't like it, just don't read. Just like you said, just stop reading it. It's your choice, man. You're choosing it to read. Nobody's forcing you to do it. So yeah, this is what I got. This is why I was online, and yeah, I just this I really like it, and I like to share it to you guys. And thank you, man. Thank you for watching and listening.